1976 Formula One race at Watkins Glen. That was a track that I started at. And so 1976 Formula One race at Watkins Glen, I had the front row qualifying outside. And that year, five of the top six guys went to Indianapolis, and I was the only guy that didn't go. We just couldn't raise the money. But Tom Bagley, Bob Lazier, Herm Johnson, Bill Alsup, I mean, just a Howdy Holmes, just a group of people that, Gordon Smiley. Now, Gordon Smiley was a buddy of mine, and he went to Indy. And within a year, he hit the wall, and he didn't make it. So I figured everything happens for a reason. I didn't go to Indy because I probably would have hit the wall myself. So I'm a very aggressive driver. But I was able to win 3 national championships in the World Challenge Series. I was runner-up 4 times in the World Challenge Series. So I won the Paul Revere 250. I won the Long Beach Grand Prix in the Trans Am Series in 2001. I won Lime Rock Grand Prix. I mean, I've won a lot of stuff. But it's awful hard if you don't get sponsors. So for example, 1996, Ford Motor Company saw us at a race, and they decided they wanted to see if I wanted to run a Ford. And I said, yes, but I don't have any Fords. I have no Ford parts. They gave me 5 Mustangs that I turned into race cars. And we turned these Mustangs into race cars. We won the national championship, and we won the manufacturer's championship for Ford. And Steve Saleen wanted his name put on the car, so we did that. But I told him that if I win the championship, you got to pay me an extra $80,000. And he said, Ford hasn't even won a race yet. You think you're going to win the championship? I said, aim high, because if you shoot for the stars and you miss, you hit the moon. So let's just keep going. So I won the championship, and in the contract I put down, if I win the championship, which he thought I would not, then I get to cut your mullet at the awards banquet. And so I did, and I pulled out the scissors, at the awards banquet, and I was able to, I gave him 2 ponytails. It was kind of funny, but then Steve Saleen bought 5 cars from me because we built really good cars. So Ford came in and gave us all that stuff and moved us up, and I built a Trans Am car to go to, well, here, I'll tell you this one. One of my customers in those Mustangs wanted to move up to Trans Am Series. And I said, that's very expensive. It's $500,000, I can tell you that. And, if I'm going to do it, I need half of the money up front. And he pulls out a wrinkly old check and smooths it out and writes out $250,000 and hands me this check. And it worked. It was good. So I used half of it to buy the land for the building that I ended up selling for over $1 million. But we built him his race car, and he had a really good race car. And at the end of the year, he wanted to keep the car, so he bought the car.
This has been Jeff Stearns, Connected Through Cars.